AKAPADers, welcome back to the show of shows. Peter A. DeLuca here. Den of Thieves 2, Pantera, just dropped on Netflix. That's what we're talking about today, cause it's Friday, and I feel like it's my responsibility as a film freak to bring you things you can watch Friday night. Now, here we go. If you haven't seen Den of Thieves 1, go watch that, come back, and let's talk about the sequel. Because here's the thing. If you watch that first movie, you're going to anticipate something to the follow-up, but you're not going to get it. And I want to explain to you what this movie is, what lies beneath the trailer, all the promotion, all the thumbnails, all the actors. This movie has a purpose. It has an intent. And yes, I do feel like the entire film world, a lot of film goers, I gotta say it, you guys missed the point. All systems are go. Let's get fired up.
Quiet on the set.
Camera speed.
Sound production, take one.
Action!
It's Friday, and I cannot find my drinky drink. Here we go, guys. Let me take a sip. I am so thirsty. What a long day. What a long week. I really feel like I got beat up. Still not out of the woods yet, but I got the weekend. I got the weekend ahead of me, and I can do nothing but get excited for it. Den of Thieves 2, 2025. Pantera. Let's just talk about the elephant in the bag. No, I know, guys. The elephant in the room. The pink elephant in the room. Christian Godast. This is our Hollywood guy. This is our writer-director. He's a script doctor. That's real. Now, he's written movies, but more or less his career overall, he's known as a script doctor. He gets hired. He works on scripts. That's his job. You know, he doesn't get the credit. He doesn't write the full script. It's not his ideas. He has an avenue of talent that likes to collaborate with him, but he comes in and gives some fresh eyes, writes some new scenes, improves some characters, and does enough just to come below the markers for the Writers Guild. But this is a lucrative job. It's a skillful job within the realm of Hollywood. But this guy, you know, he broke through. He broke on through to the other side, as Jim Morrison would say. And he started to write and direct. He's got a couple movies under his belt. His big movie is Den of Thieves. Now, on this podcast, I declared that DOT, as I like to call it, it has nothing to do with Heat. So many people have told me for years and years, that Den of Thieves was a Heat ripoff. It's just like Heat. It's a ripoff. Don't even bother. Blah, 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 blah. And I watched the movie, and the beginning is a little bit like Heat. There's somewhat of a highway shootout, but there's so many movies that have that. Captain America Winter Soldier has a highway shootout. But there's a little bit of this cat and mouse game. There's a little bit of the hero and the villain, or the cop and the robber, being closer to each other than both would like to realize. It's that Elliot Ness cat and mouse. It's fantastic grounds for storytelling. We love watching it. We love seeing it, and creators love doing it. So a couple years go by, and we get this sequel. Some might say too many years went by. This is 2025. The original is 2018. So yeah, we got 7 years. A 7-year gappy gap. Whatever. What people wanted in this movie was more robberies and more gunplay. They wanted shootouts, and they want cool heist. And they didn't get that. The elephant in this room is Pantera. This is loosely based on this Italian jewel gang. The Pink Panther, you guys remember that cartoon as a kid? The Pink Panther is a part of this gang, like the real life one. So we can argue, you can kind of argue that the Pink Panther cartoon is based on a true life story. and they were called Panthers. So that's and Panther in Italian is Pantera. So there you go. That's why we have Pantera. Pantera. With that out of the bag, this is a movie that subverts all of your expectations. A lot of times when sequels do this, they piss people off and people literally get angry. They reject the movie. According to the box office, I would have to agree. The budget for this movie is $40 million. It looks like it's an $80 million movie. Box office is 57.1. But we are in position for a third movie. Maybe a final bout between these two characters. So a lot of the things we want in Michael Mann's Heat, we get in this movie. See, we get this follow-up where the cop has pursued a criminal to the very end. The cop finds the criminal, and the criminal is robbing jewels. He's ripping off the mafia. Yeah, doing a lot of things the Joker did in The Dark Knight. And we get one of the best swerves I've seen in a long time. Because Gerard Butler, the cop, the good guy, that's a little bit broken, right? He's not perfect. He joins the gang and he pulls off the heist with them. And we have such an awesome, fun, surprise ending that kind of evolves. It's a double crescendo. It's a double bang ending. And we end this movie with the back and forth. The cat and mouse game continuing. This is exactly like how To Live and Die in LA ended, where the game continues. The ending of this movie makes you want to see more. It makes you want to be a part of this world more. I would be very excited for a third movie. I would be very excited to hear that they're making a third movie. So when it comes to subverting expectations and taking a lot of what you might anticipate out of this movie, go into this movie wanting to see another chapter of these two characters, not another movie that's based on the movie that you like previously. These are the things that, in my view, killed Terminator 3. It killed the Matrix movies, Matrix Reloaded, Matrix Revolutions, which always spun my head. In a way, it did derail the Star Wars franchise. It's a lot of things happening right now with the Marvel Cinematic Universe. And there's good in everything I just mentioned. And we might want to say there's overwhelming good in everything I just mentioned. But the weight of the anticipation pulls you out of the experience. And it's sad. It is. But with all of that said, my AKA Padders, I want you to watch this movie. I think it's important. You're not going to get a lot of shootouts. You're not going to get a lot of a heist. You're going to get more into both of these characters, more into Gerard Butler and O'Shea Jackson Jr., who both of these guys deserve adulation because they're so good in these roles. All right, AK Powers, a little bit quick one. TGIF, I love you. Rock and roll. Subscribe, support, leave a comment. Don't forget to visit akapad.com. Let's go.
Okay, that's a wrap.